so the main thing that this department is doing is they have like their own clients, and they have to go to like clients uh home or office or like any place that they have, and they have to go and do the like site visit and site measurements. And so most of these all these people are disabled people. And so we had to decide what is the best option for them to make their life easier, by like if we had to decide if they need any grab bars in the bathroom, if they need any ramps in the entrance of the home, or if they need any vertical lift like for their stairs. And yeah, we have to decide these, and we had to like hand sketch the site and do all the measurements. And then we came to office, and we draw all the things in AutoCAD, all the hand sketches that we had. And we had like existing condition drawing, and then we made the new drawings for them, and we offer the ideas that we had about like their issues, and we showed them in the drawings. Yeah, it
All
was
right.
like this. Yeah.
All right. So is this just one project that you worked on here?
No, it's more than one.
All right. And they were
I
all
can't.
related to accessibility?
Yes, all is about like accessibility for disabled people.
All right. Perfect. How many projects do you think you worked on here?
I can say it was more than 20 projects.
All right. More than 20. You were also here for about a year, right?
Yes, less than a year.
Yeah, a little less than a year, you're right.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so can you tell me about the most impactful projects that you worked on?
So the project started with site visiting and site measurements, and drawing the hand sketches of the site that we go, and then drawing the hand sketches in the AutoCAD and making the existing like floor plan of the place that they had. And then deciding, like I had to decide, so if they need a ramp, I had to design the ramp for them. Like if they need a grab bar, I had to decide, so what is the best size of the grab bar for them, for like their bathroom. Or if they need a like vertical platforms, so I had to search for the vertical platforms, and based on the weight of the customers, I had to choose the best vertical platform for them. So it was about like researching and sometimes like designing for them. And if they need like any renovation in their building for the based on the design that I'm doing, so I draw everything in AutoCAD for them. And after all my decisions, I talk to them. With my boss, I schedule a meeting with them, and I talk to them, and I like talk about my ideas that I have, and try to convince them like it's the best decision for them.
All right. So can you give me some examples for the projects? Any specific, maybe perhaps bigger scale projects that you worked on?
So yes, for one project, it was like residential. It was a house. It was residential, and so the client needed like ramp for the entrance. Like it has like I think like 5 or 6 steps to go to the interior door. So I had to like design a ramp for them instead of using the stairs, because like the client had a wheelchair. So for this project, I had to design the ramp for him, and also for the it was a like two-story building, and his bedroom was on the second floor, and he couldn't use the stairs with his wheelchair to go to the to go upstairs. So I had to like design a vertical platform for him to go up, and also I work on the bathroom for him. So the entrance of the door of the bathroom was like so small and so tiny to enter to the bathroom with wheelchairs. So I redesigned the bathroom for him to like to widen the door of the bathroom, and also he needed grab bars for his bathroom. So I like designed the grab bars and where should we put the grab bars. So yeah, it was a really like complicated project, because like it needed like so many things. We had to design so many things for him to like make the life easier for him.
All right. That sounds really nice that you were able to help this person in such a way.
Yes, yeah, it feels
All right.
really
And
good.
yeah. Was he satisfied at the end?
Yes, yes. So for
All
this
right.
one, I was like during the construction, I went to the site and I saw everything. Like I was there during the construction.
All right. So would you say that you managed the construction also?
Yes.
Perfect. Very nice. Any challenges related to construction?
Um. Yes, I had a really big challenge for one of the projects. Um. So it was again residential building, and it was about the entrance of the building. So there were like 10 steps. We had to like go up the 10 steps, and then we reached to the entrance door of the building. And again, this client had a wheelchair, and he couldn't use like a step to go up. So the challenge here was the steps was in the sidewalk, in the public sidewalk, in the street, in the sidewalk. So the challenge for us was like we had to go and see like if the steps if the steps like belongs to the up to the building, or it belongs to the government, it belongs to the like the public street. So I had to like find out this, and I talked to some people in like what was the name, like City of Chicago, Department of City of Chicago. It was something like this.
All right.
And yes, I had to meet with him, and at first I had to make sure to see like what the assets are related to who, to the government, the like public, or it belongs to the building. After that, I could start my design. So it was really challengeable, and it was a really tiny sidewalk, and I had to measure everything to make sure so it is a like public sidewalk. I couldn't like design something that like makes the sidewalk really tiny for the public, for the people. So I had to go through the like it I had to go through like all the what's the name? It's not like building codes. It's like um, street rules. I don't know what to name it, but yeah, I had to go through them and like make sure that's the design that I'm going to do. It doesn't like affect the public and the street and sidewalk. It was really challengeable for me.
All right. That's nice. Any other construction related challenges?
No, no, it
All
was,
right.
yeah, this one was, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And right, so we talked about two projects, right? And both of them are residential. Were you also working with some commercial buildings or industrial buildings or anything?
I worked on offices as well. It was,
Uh-huh.
yeah. I work on offices as well. And they had again the same problem. It was about like one of them was about like putting the grab bars on the restrooms and like
Mm-hmm.
design a disability, like a specific disability restroom
Mm-hmm.
for them. And the other one was about vertical platform, putting the vertical platform. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. In an office?
but yes, for the offices we didn't have any ramp because it was really
Mm-hmm.
complicated for the office to put the ramp. But like the project that I worked on it was about like grab bars and the vertical platform.
All right. And right, so mm, let me just go over my questions again. Right. So again, any standards or building codes or safety regulations perhaps that you were complying with?
The standards, it was the thing that I told you. It was in the sidewalk. I had to check the standards of the sidewalk of like Chicago to see like how much
Mm-hmm.
space we need from the curb of the street to the like steps to see like how much space we need for the public. I had to check from the standards of Chicago.
All right. Is that called the setback requirements?
Yes, something like this. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Right. So again, for all of your roles, have you been developing methods of procedures for any buildings?
Developing what methods?
Methods of procedures, MOPs, yeah.
Um,
No?
no,
All right.
no. Okay.
And have you ever worked on a greenfield site?
Greenfield. Um, for the second greenfield. So for the first one that I told, it was about like um, it was about the um, new business school. So the site
Yeah.
plan that I had, it was in the green field. The whole site is a green field. What
All right.
or you mean like designing a green field? Like
No, no, developing it. So you were developing it, right?
okay, yeah,
All right, perfect. So for the second role, back to the second role again, were you working with vendors or contractors or performing any purchasing in this one?
yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot for this one. So for the grab bars, I was working with a company, and that's like it had like the manufacturer of the grab bars. So for most of the projects, I talked to them about the grab bars, the designs that they have, like the size and the material that they have for the grab bars. So
Mm-hmm.
I had to keep in touch with them,
Mm-hmm.
and also for the vertical platforms, as I told, like I had to search like different companies because like vertical platforms is based on the weight of the client, and the
Mm-hmm.
size of the platform is based on the weight of the client. So and like size of the wheelchair, and I had to like research for different companies of vertical platform to like based on the clients that we had. So for one of them, like it was a like a new experience for us. We hadn't had like that platform, vertical platform before. So I had
Mm-hmm.
to search for a platform. We need like a specific size based on the specific weight of the client. So I had to like search for it and just like keep in touch with the manufacturer and the company and to see like if it's the thing that we want.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, and then the company, you said that you were working with one company for the grab bars, right?
Yes.
So, did you research and find that company, or was it like already in place?
No, it was already like because like they worked on these before and it was like they worked with this company before.
Mm-hmm.
So, but for some situations, if we needed like I don't know, smaller grab bars or we had a like really specific condition, I had to
Mm-hmm.
research for other companies to see if we can find the thing that we want.
Mm-hmm. All right. And were you able to negotiate lower costs at some